big man. He hurt me.
They himself after the bell,
But they just took the belt away from me.
yeah. David Self after the bell, catching up with the brand new, first time ever EPW commentary crew. We got Michael, we got Dickie, and we got everybody's favorite Kobe Jack. What's up, guys? Tell me all about what you think tonight.
I had a blast. It was a good time, very good show. I think that, the first match or so, we were kind of just trying to find our footing. And then, as the night went on, we definitely found it. And that's thanks in part to the impressive roster that is here. They made our job very easy. When there's good action to call, then you have a good time calling said action. And, yeah.
Stop opening match to the main event.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I couldn't have said it,
No. All right, Kobe, I need a little less out of you. I want to hear a little more from these guys. So what was your favorite part of the night? I'll start with you. Favorite match of the night?
My favorite match of the night, I really don't have one because everything just flows so well for us. Because when we're over there in the commentary booth, we have tunnel vision. We don't see it as matches. The matches we see it as action nonstop.
So it's all flowing together like a river, huh? I'll go to you.
He said it better than I could. The same thing. To pick out one specific match in general, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the other matches. There wasn't a bad one on this card here tonight. A hell of a way to start this new year for EPW, and not to toot my own horn a little bit, but I think we added to how good those matches were with our with our commentary, able to these guys have been in the ring before, so they're able to break down certain parts of a match that I may not be able to. But yeah, like I said, I think it's a little bit of a disservice to say that I have a favorite match because they were just all great.
What about you, Kobe?
The one that involved milk. Was there any that involved milk?
No.
Oh, then I liked them all.
All right. So, all right. A little less for me now, Kobe. You just want to keep on going and going and going. So I'm going to go back to these guys. And I've done a lot of interviews with Kobe, and if you don't slow him down or stop him, he just keeps on the roll. But so let's talk about going forward. You guys. Well, let's talk about the cohesion of the team. You three are together behind the table. You're watching the matches. How does it flow for you guys?
Like I said at the top of this, first match, trying to find our footing was a little bit rough, and then we were off to the races. I think that give us time, give us 2 or 3 more shows, we're going to be a force to be reckoned with on commentary. I'm not trying to have an ego or anything about it, obviously, but from my perspective, I feel as though we did a very good job. Now, the powers that be, depends on how, if the powers that be like it, then I like it. So, yeah, I think that once we really get that chemistry rolling, 2 or 3 shows in, it's going to really be a lot of fun.
Last question for you. This is not for you, Kobe. How do you guys get in a word in edgewise with Kobe? The guys,
very easy.
Really?
It's very easy. We just talk over him.
Talk over him. That's a good angle to work from. All right, guys. So we're glad to have you, the team. All joking aside, glad to have commentary. All 3 of you. I'm looking forward to seeing how this all pans out. We're glad you're part of the EPW team, and I think going forward, it's going to get nothing but better. But welcome to the team. And look forward to what's going on in 2023 with the commentary crew. David Self after the bell with the crew. Hey, DC Black. Hey guys. Hey, you got a second to talk? David Self after the bell, catching up with DC Black. I know you guys are rolling out, had a rough night. You got a second to talk about it?
We do. We got
I appreciate it. First of all, I want to say, man, it's great to see you guys back in the locker room. It's been a while since you've been at EPW. Glad to see you return. Didn't quite work out the way you wanted it to. Let's talk about it. Let's start out. I don't mean to interrupt you. I know I'm doing all the talking. I'll give you a second here. Let's talk about you guys come out of the curtain. Your music hits. You guys come out. The fans love you guys. They love you here. Talk about the fans before we get in the ring.
Man, just the love, coming back here was pretty good. We felt all the energy. As you can see, we had a lot of fun in that ring. So it was a lot of fun. We definitely thank all the people for, giving us that upbeat, energy for that match for sure.
How does that affect getting in the ring when you hear the crowd cheering like that? Does that just put the boost on for you? How's that gonna make you guys feel?
Well, yeah, that just motivates us that much more to just go out there, put forth as much effort as we can. Hopefully, we always get the W. We got cheated out tonight.
Well, let's go there. Let's go inside the ring. Of course, you got Mount Olympus, and of course, there's usually 4 of them. Tonight there was 3 of them, but still there's only 2 of you guys, and really the match you guys were solid, but when it came down to the numbers game, you were 1 man short. But tell me what your opinion is.
That's always it. Like, I mean, we faced them before. As you can see, like you said, there's usually 4 there. They got the number game on us again, which is our fault. We gotta keep that up. But it sucks. They cheated us with the low blow. They're not fair at all. They even attacked us like after the match. It was something. We're still processing it, still feeling a little pain down there, but it's all right. We'll get them back for sure.
It's a game of chess. They beat us tonight, but we're going to be thinking ahead. We got them next time, yeah.
So 2023 moving forward, your guys' focus here in EPW is still on climbing that mount.
Yeah, that mountain is what we want to get. We see that going on them, and we definitely want it. Eventually, we'll come back, we'll get it. We got to just play smarter. DC Black is always here to have fun with the fans. And look, we can have fun with them. You see, we try to get them to dance all that, but numbers games again. They did the whole low blow, but feeling a little pain. But it was fun, and I'm definitely waiting to fight them again. We'll be ready next time.
Well, hey, I want to thank you guys, especially for taking time. I know you're sliding out of here, but even in the loss, man, you guys still upbeat. The fans still love you, and man, we're looking forward going forward here to see how you guys work it out.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Good to have you back in EPW.
Thank you.
David Self after the bell, DC Black. David Self after the bell, catching up with the champ, Kyndal Fyre, Odyssey, the Elite title on the line tonight. Well, we'll start off with the disappearance of Logan Vautour, who was supposed to be.
I'm in pain. That's a big man. He hurt me. He hurt me a lot. He almost won. And you know what? Listen. Logan wasn't here. Forget Logan, okay? She's had her opportunities many times, and she won it. She pulled out, and that's on her. So somebody else's opportunity. And guess what? If she wants to try it again, she can come back. I'm not worried about Logan. I'm worried about my back because it hurts.
Well, I won't hold you too long. I can tell you need to go. You need to go hit the ice, the hot tub. You need something. But let's talk coming out of the curtain. Of course, New Year, the fans still in love with Mr. Broadway.
I was nervous, It's been such a long while since Mr. Broadway stepped out there, but they still, they're still a part of the Broadway community, and I love them for that. I love them with all of my heart and my back. Oh my
All right, so let's get to the pain. Let's get to the ring, and let's get you in the ring with this beast of a man.
Who was that? We don't know. Nobody knows. He walked in and he almost killed me.
His name was Jared Savage, and that name fits.
He's a savage.
Yeah.
He's a savage, all right.
That was the fight of a lifetime. So tell me all about it. Tell me from the time the bell rang till the time the bell rang.
Have you ever been very, very hurt in your life before? I'm not one to do anything. I'm not going to do anything to you. He hurt me. And not even just mentally, physically, emotionally. He hurt me spiritually, and he was this close into taking my soul, taking my face and my back. But I did what I had to do. I did it. I won it. And it's the first name that goes in this plate, right?
That's right. That's the first name you get on there. So you got 1 down, 2 to go. You're a man on a mission.
I am.
Back to the top.
I'm trying. And I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to do everything that Khalil didn't do. And that was be a man. That is being a real, true champion, and not trying to get out of things, and using friends against them to try to win.
You definitely had to take the hard road tonight. Mr. Savage came to the ring, and he wanted that hardware right there, but you successfully defended it. So now you're moving forward, 2 names to go. You're eat, sleep, and breathe Odyssey the Elite right now, if I'm not mistaken.
I am. It's what I have to do. It's what I have to do to get one more opportunity to take on Khalil and show him that Mr. Broadway is nothing to play with.
All right, we're going to let Mr. Broadway go. This is David Self after the bell, hanging out with the Odyssey Elite Champ. Successfully defended it in a rough fight tonight. Kyndal Fyre, David Self after the bell.
David.
Mickey, yeah. David Self after the bell. Can we talk for a second? I know you're having a rough night, man. Can we talk?
Yeah.
All right, man. It's your debut, and man, I want to say welcome to EPW. And I don't mean much to you right now because you've got a lot going on. But let's talk about tonight. Can we just talk about how it all flowed tonight?
Well, you know what happened tonight? Tonight, it was a fluke. You see, I had the match won, fair and square. But they just took the belts away from me. They said that it was a disqualification. They said I was still the winner, but they said since it was a disqualification, Khalil walks away with the championship. That's not right.
Well, let's back up from that first, and let's talk about the good times, and then we'll get down to the other end of the road and talk about what happened at the end of the match. Let's talk about coming in here tonight. You come through the curtain. They're playing your music. You bust through the curtain, and the crowd goes nuts for you. How's that make you feel coming into EPW?
You know, my first match, my debut, you know, the crowd was behind me 110%, and I couldn't be more grateful. It's just that Khalil, man, he always has to cheat, but that's okay. You see, I had the crowd behind me tonight, and that's all that matters. You see, I made an impact in Elite Pro Wrestling, and that's all that matters to me because you're going to see more of this face around here.
I'd say you made a big impact tonight. You come in here tonight, I mean, your main event, first time out main event, and I know this is going to be a little bittersweet for you, but you're a main event winner.
Thank you.
The bad part about that is you don't get to keep the hardware. But let's go back just a minute before the pain, and let's go to the part where Ollie hands you the belt and lifts your arm up, and you're the EPW heavyweight champion.
See, right then, I was ecstatic. You know, my first match in this company, and I walk away the champion. As I thought, but you see, the other ref, man, I just don't get it. I don't understand. Why does he have to be champion? I won that match. 1, 2, 3. I don't get it. I don't know.
So yeah, we come to that hard part, you know, and you know, Ollie says you're the champ. Terry comes out of being taken out by Khalil, and he waves it off. You're the winner of the match, but you don't get the belt because Khalil's disqualified, and that's heartbreak. But let's look forward from this point. I mean, you obviously had what it took to defeat the champion. How does that drive you going forward in 2023 with Elite Pro Wrestling?
Oh, you see, Elite Pro Wrestling, you're going to see this face, like I just said, more often. And there's going to be more opportunities just like tonight. But next time, I will walk out the Elite Pro Heavyweight Champion.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh out, main event winner, but denied the hardware tonight. Khalil Akbar's on notice. This man's looking for him. Mickey Midas, David Self, after the bell. David Self after the bell. This is it, the end of our first night in 2023. And what a night it was. We saw our first commentary crew, and we're excited to see how that's going to pan out. We've got 3 guys calling the commentary for Elite Pro Wrestling, so be looking for that going forward. Man, we had quite a night. We had a qualifier match for the tag team title. Right off the bat, Mount Olympus, DC Black. Of course, Mount Olympus uses the numbers against DC Black. They come away with the win. We go forward from there. We come to intermission. We find Xander Kelly in the crowd, and not only is he taking it all in, he comes and signs a contract with Terry Hopper and issues a challenge for our March 4th show in Washington, Indiana to take on Sam Knight. So we're interested to see how that's going to pan out. What's Sam going to say to all this? We'll be looking forward to hearing about that. We go forward from there. We see Whiskey and Warrants against Cecil Cerveza and a hired hand in Matt Maverick, but it all comes apart for Cecil when the money isn't what it needs to be for Matt Maverick. He walks out and Cecil goes down at the hands of Whiskey and Warrants. We come to Odyssey Elite Open Challenge, and we find Kyndal Fyre facing Jared Savage, and what a match it was. Kyndal even said himself he didn't know if he was going to make it through that match, but he held on, he retains the championship, and then we come to the main event. Khalil Akbar, your heavyweight champion, EPW, taking on Mickey Midas, and the match was a solid match until the point that Terry Hopper, the referee, gets knocked out. Ali comes in, Mick Midas wins the match, he's handed the belt, Terry comes to, disqualifies Khalil, and the title is taken away. Mickey wins the match, but he's denied the title. It's a heartbreaking night for his first night in the main event, and he's gunning for more. He's looking for Khalil Akbar. Who's going to get there first, Mick Midas or Kyndal Fyre? David Self after the bell. We'll see you next time.